Matches here in the Twin Cities when he was 17. Now at the ripe age of 19, he is the ESPN light heavyweight champion of the world. And I don't know if he'll say this, but certainly a lot of the fans here know darn well if it wasn't for the support of the people here at Ropers, he certainly wouldn't get that big money and that ESPN contract.
Hey, let's get to the point here, Ray. I just thought
The point is,
give me the damn microphone, you goof. The point is, before I get in the ring and beat the hell out of Tommy Ferrara, I'd like to make a little extra money selling my pictures. These pictures are collectors I am soon to be worth far more than the low, low price of $1. And I will personally autograph them for you.
well, that's the never shy Lightning Kid. $1 for those beautiful pictures.
Hey, Ray. Ray's only got one match left? Oh my God. Hey, Ray.
Tell them they could hang them in their bathroom or on their dartboard.
Now these pictures are multiple use pictures as well. Besides being collector's items, you can put them on your dartboard or you can hang them in your bathroom.
Great laxative.
Or you can also put them in your local post office. Totally in charge, the one and only Bruce Kreutzmann. Little jealous, Dan Gunn, you got a few more cheers tonight now.
Are you ready for him?
Ringside, Terry Katzman. Ladies and gentlemen, before this match starts, folks, please clear the aisles.
Ray, I can do everything, but I can't create a tape deck.
First of all, let's introduce the manager. You all know his face, you all know his name, and you all know his body as he blocks many of your ringsiders. The Golden Idol, the Golden Idol. And first of all, weighing 101 pounds. From the beautiful south side of Minneapolis, the ESPN Global Light Heavyweight Champion, the Lightning Kid. And his tag team partner, the star of the great film Body Slam, former Calgary Tag Team Champion, weighing 265 pounds, the Oriental Torture Master, Tito Khan. Hey, Lightning Kid, I want to welcome back the greatest light heavyweight champion of the world back to the Temple of Terror, the greatest wrestling network ever formed! And entering the arena at this time, first of all, weighing 220 pounds, formerly of Burnsville, Minnesota, now wrestling out of Fort Lauderdale, gentleman Jerry Lynn. And his tag team partner, also weighing 220 pounds, from Northeast Minneapolis, the freedom fighter, Tommy Ferrara.
Well, Ray, it gets going right before the bell, and we knew what was going to happen in this one. Oh! Tito Khan caught his old tag team partner, the Lightning Kid, with that clothesline, and then he catches a double clothesline.
And Tito Khan scoots out of the ring.
What a way to open up the main event here from Ropers. And you have four of the outstanding. Wait a minute, he's got the bell. He's
Tito
got the
Khan
bell
with a chair.
They've got half the building in their arms.
Golden Idol has made a career out of trying to destroy Tommy Ferrara. The Lightning Kid has made a career out of trying to destroy Jerry Lynn. And Tito Khan has made a career out of destroying anybody at Ropers.
Well, this one has the makings of one of the greatest tag team matches that we've seen here at Ropers. And so far in the first 30 seconds of action, we're not disappointed. The light heavyweight champion of the world and the Lightning Kid, and of course his tag team partner, the diabolical and maniacal Tito Khan.
Mick Karsh, talk about memories as we watch Mark Peterson somehow seduce Tito Khan into allowing him to take a picture. Talk about the memories as we see these four individuals in the ring together. Tito Khan, the first man to wrestle out into the parking lot against Ricky Rice. Lightning Kid, who has had historical matches.
What was the first word you said there? What?
Against
Matt the Snake, or what was his name? Sammy the Seal?
great, unbelievable matches against Ricky the Prophet Rice, against Gentleman Jerry Lynn. Gentleman Jerry Lynn, who ran Beef Burton out of the territory and won the PWA Heavyweight Championship in 59 minutes against Ricky the Prophet Rice in a match that went out into a semi outside.
Oh, count him 2.5.
And Tommy Ferrara, who was on the first Ropers card ever and is still alive and kicking. The memories against him and Larry Cameron brutalizing fans in the entire building. Terry Katzman, can we get a word with you, Commissioner? 4 of the greatest PWA history wrestlers of all time. This is going to be an unbelievable match.
Well, it's already a little bit out of hand, I would say, Ray. Tito's been after everybody. He's been after Mark Peterson. He's been after, looks like he almost took a pop at Wade Keller over there. So anything could happen right now. These guys are fired up.
Well, they certainly are fired up at that. Tito Khan has been a house of fire since he returned from a mountain in Singapore. I don't know if that's reminiscent of the mountain of Banff from Ricky Rice. These guys go to a mountain and I don't know what they smoke up there, but they bring back something. And Tommy Ferrara with a small package, no.
And for those of you who were not at the most recent card at Rosie's in Northeast Minneapolis and didn't see the one-on-one war, Tito Khan and Tommy Ferrara, Tito power-bombed Tommy Ferrara on a gravel parking lot surface. I've never seen anything like it, and I'm amazed that Tommy is here to wrestle today.
And how about the Lightning Kid recently on ESPN? A 16-foot leap off the top rope onto Jerry Lynn. And Jerry Lynn has been in brawls throughout the country recently in the USWA. And talk about a wrestler, Mick, who has been in some high-profile feuds in Jerry Lynn. From the day he put on the trunks, the Beef Burton feud was bloody to say the least. The Ricky Rice feud probably had the greatest matches in PWA history at Loring Park last year at Wrestle for Shelter. And his feud that's been going on 2 years now against the Lightning Kid, the man never gets a day off. You know, at least in other sports, baseball, you get to face a pitcher with an 8-14 record or a 5-point ERA. Or in football, you get to face an Indianapolis Colts or a New England Patriots. Jerry Lynn has never had that opportunity. From day one, he has had great matches against the toughest competitors in independent wrestling.
And Jerry Lynn maintains the same demeanor outside the ring that he did when we first met him. Outside, he is one of the nicest gentlemen you would ever want to meet in or out of professional wrestling.
And Tommy Ferrara, a much different career, started as a referee, goaded into the ring by Tim Flowers of all people.
Diamond Tim, a good buddy of mine.
And
that dirty.
And Tommy Ferrara, a good street fighter as well, brought into wrestling by the goading of Tim Flowers and the hard training of Ferrara under Ed Sharkey, is here today, one of the top men in the history of the PWA. What a tag team together Lynn and Ferrara are going to be as Jerry Lynn locks up, or soon to lock up, hopefully, with the Lightning Kid, who probably knows more stalling tactics than your wife when you're asking her for a little action on a Friday night.
I don't remember. At any rate,
anyone's wife.
Don't start with me. Don't listen. Or as Wally Carbo says, listen. Oh, look at the kid now. Going in. Oh, he nailed Tito Khan. He dropped the big man from Singapore, his old tag team partner. Oh, Tito's not here. Uh-oh. A little dissension in the Temple of Terror. Well, the Lightning Kid certainly didn't mean to nail Tito Khan.
Now there's a sign, the Golden Idol rubbing Tito Khan's head.
Well, the idol, look, there, the peacemaker,
well,
the mediator.
All we're missing is a Hallmark card and a little puppy dog.
I think Tito just called the Lightning Kid an idiot, but I'm not real sure. He was speaking Singaporese. Singaporean? What is it, Webby? You're a man of the world.
Singaporese, that's right. As in those dogs, those little dogs, the Singaporese.
Oh, the Golden Idol about to hammer one of the female contingent here at ringside.
Not a wise idea, as he just got a pinfall loss yesterday to Tantalizing Tanya at the Stillwater prison. So I don't think the Idol wants to mess with any man or woman. It's Tommy Ferrara taking down the Lightning Kid. We recall as they were tag team partners some year ago. And the Lightning Kid threw fire in Tommy Ferrara's face as him and the Golden Idol smushed him like an Oreo sandwich.
You're always so graphic in your descriptions.
Well, it comes from...
As I've alluded to several times.
Well, you know that years of writing those letters for Penthouse helped with the graphic depictions. Those letters are not true, by the way, Mick, as it's time to reveal that to the fans.
Those letters that you wrote to the forum?
No, the beginning letters in Penthouse. We were paid staff to write those.
Yeah.
But anyway, back in the ring right now, Tommy Ferrara, the Lightning Kid. We've been fooling around a lot this evening, Mick, and maybe the earlier matches definitely requested fooling around. But with the Lightning Kid giving those kicks to Tommy Ferrara, you have to wonder about Tommy Ferrara's sanity to continue to go in the ring. We know right now he's got a separated left shoulder, a torn ligaments in his right shoulder. He's had 6 or 7 knee surgeries. What makes this man continue to go on? And the beating that he's taking right now with Tito Khan and the Lightning Kid dropped down right on his face.
This is a phenomenal tag team encounter, no question about it. We knew it going in. This is one of those matches, Ray, that on paper is great, and when it's executed, it's greater yet.
We credit Tommy Ferrara time and time again for his toughness. But Mick Karsh, we gotta wonder about the man's sanity, really. Is he got any brains at all to continue taking beatings like this right now with Tito Khan, who is intent on destroying Tommy Ferrara, and the Lightning Kid, who is intent on destroying anybody to get to the top.
And the Golden Idol, who's intent on just aggravating anybody.
Well, the only one he's destroyed so far is his own career. That's another story.
Oh, look at this. They've got Ferrara choking to death in that lower rope strand. Oh, Tommy is hung up as the Lightning Kid continues to strangle Tommy Ferrara. Referee Bruce Kreitzman had his attention diverted to the opposite side of the ring. Tommy tried to crawl through the legs of Tito and make the tag to Jerry Lynn, and Jerry obviously is more than eager to get in there and do battle at this point. I don't know how much more Tommy has left.
Certainly taking a ferocious beating at the hands of Lightning Kid and Tito Khan. But we know Tommy Ferrara's ability to absorb punishment is virtually superhuman.
Well, whether it's in the wrestling ring or the streets of Minneapolis or the jungles of Vietnam, Tommy Ferrara has never backed down from anyone, ever, and he never will. Oh! The Lightning Kid just did a 3-point landing right on his head. And now Jerry Lynn and the Lightning Kid renewing their war that has raged literally all over the country, including to the finals of the Global Light Heavyweight Tournament in Texas. Oh, 2 3/4. Oh, over. Oh, he drilled him. Oh, power bomb. And once again, the Lightning Kid manages to flail kick out at the 2 count. Whoa, what a move! Oh, I will tell you.
And that is the move that may have made Jerry Lynn the finest wrestler ever to don the trunks here at Roper's.
Well, certainly the Lightning Kid would dispute that.
Well, he would dispute anything we say these days. Guy certainly is not known for...
Oh, the Idol and a female. Oh, he is going after Jane the Brain, and he made a comment about her weight, which to me is absolutely incredible that a guy the size of Manhattan would say something like that.
Jane the Brain has that open challenge to the Idol for a debate, public debate. We might have to take her up on that here some night on the Sports Spectator, Mick.
Big power slam by Jerry Lynn. Now there's the tag to Ferrara from the top rope. Whoa, Now, I don't know if Tommy got up on his own volition there. It certainly appeared that he had the Lightning Kid pinned. There's a snap suplex. Tito Khan breaking that one up, and now Jerry Lynn takes a shot at Tito. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker, inverted atomic drop, rather.
Which is somewhat called the power bomb now. I don't know why they changed that name. But look at this. Tito Khan grabbing Ferrara by the cheeks.
What?
Those were the cheeks of his face, Mick Cart.
I'm used to watching Danucci wrestle.
Okay.
Look at this now. Look, Tito Khan is a man possessed. He is a maniac. And now Ferrara's grabbed the idol. Ferrara trying to battle two men, both Tito Khan and the Golden Idol. Bruce Kreitzman is diverted again on the opposite side of the ring, and the idol continues to choke Tommy Ferrara on that lower rope strand.
And there was the return of Abba Ba Ba Ba. The first time we've heard Tito say that in about 4 years.
And once again, only a 2 count as the Lightning Kid, with probably the greatest staying power in this sport today. Now Kreitzman shags Jerry Lynn out, and again, when his back is turned, Tito Khan and the Lightning Kid double team on Tommy Ferrara.
And he ends up spinning on Bruce Kreitzman. As he tried to spin on Jerry Lynn, the goobers went all over Kreitzman.
Oh, what a clothesline! The Lightning Kid did a 360 in midair. And a big right hand by Tommy Ferrara. Tito Khan on the receiving end, and Ferrara is battling with everything he's got. Oh, what a shot. Tito Khan on the Golden Idol on the far side of the ring. The Idol helping Tito to his feet. Ferrara with a big forearm to the Lightning Kid, and there's the tag, and once again, the Kid's mortal enemy, Jerry Lynn, back in the ring. Oh! I'm not sure what Lynn had in mind there, but the Kid reversed it into that power bomb. And there's the tag to the Maniac from the Orient.
There you see Lightning Kid going after Jerry Lynn's bad ankle, which was broken here about 3 months ago.
Oh! Right above our microphone, ladies and gentlemen, Tito Khan. Oh!
You hear the crowd going, Tito cheats, Tito cheats. And not to take anything away from any of the competitors right now, Mick, but Tito Khan doesn't break the rules that often. He is a very mean and vicious wrestler. Rule breaker? I don't know. Crazy? Yes.
He's a brawler. Over the top, crossbody.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. Was it?
Well, our young friend Jamar here at ringside inadvertently rang the bell.
And will severely pay a price later.
Boy, I'll tell you, one appearance on SNR, the guys ringing bells, signing autographs. Oh! Well, Tommy took about a half a second too long, and that's all the Lightning Kid needs to regroup. And he continues to hang on to the trunks of Tommy Ferrara, holding him in position for Tito Khan.
Whoa! Out of the ring, and this is Lightning Kid's fair game. One of the best wrestlers in the sport today outside of the ring, Mick.
Wait a minute, wait a second, wait a minute.
No,
Right
no,
there, table. Oh, Lord, oh no! Good Lord! Well, the Lightning Kid has grabbed Tommy Ferrara, run him into the table, into a glass pitcher. There's glass ice all over the floor. And once again, when you're in the vicinity of the Lightning Kid, you are in the vicinity of trouble.
Definite danger. And Lightning Kid gets pounded in the chin outside of the ring by Jerry Lynn. Tito Khan aggressively attacking Tommy Ferrara.
Come on, try to get him out of the corner, huh? Keep him out of the ring. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up the throw. Come on, up the throw.
Big power slam by Tito Khan. And I don't know, Ray, how much Tommy Ferrara can have left after his head went into the glass pitcher here at ringside.
Once again, ring security guard. Keith Haskell.
Tommy tried to bring him over, Ray, with that sunset flip and could not.
Just does not have the strength left. And Tito Khan reveling in his word. The man ought to be in a movie like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's a disgusting human being. Or is he not a human being?
That's debatable. And now Jerry Lynn is on fire, taking care of both men single-handedly with haymakers and drop kicks. And now the Lightning Kid and Ferrara going at it on the opposite corner. All four men are in the ring. Oh no! From outside the ring, the Golden Idol tripped up gentleman Jerry Lynn. It's over. Well, the Golden Idol.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 25 minutes, your winners, Tito Khan and the Lightning Kid.
Well, Bray Webby, no question about it. The Golden Idol reached those big meaty paws of his into the ring, tripped up gentleman Jerry Lynn. Jerry went headfirst into the mat. He was easy prey for the pinfall.
What'd you say? Something fishy. This man could have. This is it.